What is going on, bro? Welcome to the video. I thought this morning was gonna be a beautiful morning to come up here, do some backflips, swim around. It's only 73 degrees out. I'm not sure if you can see my phone or not. It's cold, man. In Texas, 73 degrees. They keep the pools chilled over here. It's quite cold. What I'm really curious about is Kevin, the man with the sick angles. You wanna do a backflip for us?
Wow, tough, man. I could if I was younger, yeah.
If you were younger? You're 21 years old.
Yeah, I mean, like, 11 or like 13 or something like that.
Old man David over here, 31 years old, teaching the young bucks, teaching the young bloods out here. Now, speaking of being younger, today I want to share a few of the biggest regrets from my entire life. Pretty much all these things happened back during my earlier 20s, and these are not things that I've ever shared in this way before on YouTube. So one of the best decisions I ever made, which I definitely don't regret, was after 1 year of working my first career job as a software engineer, I quit. I realized it wasn't going to be something I wanted to do long term, and I moved on. And that led me to being a personal trainer for the next couple years. And then there's this period of 2 or 3 years after that I always kind of just gloss over the details. And basically what I was doing during that time, I started the howtobeast.com blog. This was back in the blogging days. And I would write 2 blog posts every single week, and every 2 or 3 months I would self-publish an ebook on Amazon. I was having some success there. That's how I was making my money, and I kind of had deluded myself into being so proud that I'm an entrepreneur now. I'm not working for the man, I'm doing my own thing. Even though really over that time, maybe I was making about $30K a year, just enough to break even living in Boston. But this false sense of pride I had developed really was making me complacent. There was a lot of weeks where, I'd bang out the 2 blog posts in one day, and then I'd work a little bit on the Amazon ebook for maybe 2 hours a day, and I was barely working, maybe like a 20-hour work week, where the rest of that time I was traveling or playing video games or just trying to pick up girls. And I deeply regret this part of my life, not because I was enjoying my free time. I like to enjoy my free time, but because I deluded myself into giving up my quest for constant growth and fulfillment. And I think as humans, there's this risk where maybe you just had this big win in your life. You just finally got a cool girlfriend. You finally, switched careers and got that job that you really wanted. You started your own first business. There's this massive risk that you just feel overwhelmingly accomplished, and you delude yourself into thinking that you're an entrepreneur now, you're successful now. And in that moment, it becomes very easy to just try and live as comfortably as possible. Obviously, the challenge here is being happy for yourself when you have a win and being able to enjoy that, but at the same time, reminding yourself, all right, what's the next quest that I have to take on? Because that's where all like the real experiences and growth and fun happen during the new quest. Gains, bro.
Workout complete. Workout complete.
Bro, it's loud here. You gotta.
Workout complete. Bro, did you forget to clean your ears again? Oh my God, it's gross, man.
I can't hear anything, man. It's a good thing today's video is sponsored by Axelglade. Also, Max is back in town. Well, we'll see you later, though.
Yeah, later.
If you've been following the channel, then you know I'm a massive fan of the spade from Axelglade. Like, Q-tips are a thing of the past. They just push the wax and the grime deeper into the ear, whereas the spade skillfully allows you to remove the wax. And that's why I'm excited to let y'all know that they just dropped the Spade Mini, which gives you the same great ear cleaning technology in a more compact, affordable version. The Spade Mini is equipped with a 3 megapixel camera to give you a clear view of what's inside your ear, and it seamlessly connects to any Android or iOS device. This allows you to see and effectively remove all of the wax in your ears. It also comes with a soft, irritation-free ear pick that is precisely engineered to gently scoop earwax at any depth without missing a spot. It's also more sustainable than cotton swabs because it's reusable. You don't have to keep buying new ones, and the best part is because Axelglade is sponsoring today's video, they've hooked us up with a coupon code to get you 10% off, and they're actually currently running a 22% offer on their website. The code is going to stack on top of that to get you the best price possible on your Spade Mini. Just click that first link in description if you're ready to take your grooming game to the next level. So in the past, I've spoken with y'all a lot about like my previous dating experiences, but I haven't talked much about my previous girlfriends before Julia. The first one was like a couple years after I graduated college. I was finally starting to work on my confidence with girls. I approached this girl at a bar in Boston. It happened to be a girl who was in my Spanish class a few years prior. We never spoken to each other, and we dated. We dated for like a year, and then she ended up breaking up with me. She was a great girl, but my head, I don't think, was fully in it. I was really curious, what I could do with my newfound superpowers, being able to talk to girls. I was talking to her about, I'm gonna move to, California next month, and she was like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm done. She broke up with me. For a year after that, it was like the first time I went on a tear of hooking up with different girls. And then I met a girl at the gym I was working at, which was Sports Club LA. It's like a high-end gym, ended up getting bought by Equinox. And she was a front desk girl. And for the summer where we met, we hung out almost every day because I thought I was moving out of Boston at the end of the summer. So I was like, we'll never see each other again. This is so special. Then of course I went to Spain for a few months and then ended up moving back to Boston. And that was the point at which we started dating like boyfriend and girlfriend. The sex was amazing. We worked out together every day, and I finally found that special girl, right? The thing is that she was working through some internal issues at the time. I'm sure I was as well, but it became one of those situations where I felt like I was walking on eggshells, and if I said the wrong thing, she was gonna have another episode and go off the deep end for a couple weeks. And my friends were noticing this, and they were like, bro, you're anxious all the time. Like, this relationship's not good for you. You need to break up with her. And there was a point where we stopped hanging out. I hooked up with a few other girls, but every girl I hooked up with, I was like, the sex isn't as good. I'm not as attracted to her. She's not as fit. It's just not the same. So we got back together, and I think it was finally after about a year of going back and forth like this, I finally broke up with her because I forget exactly what it was, but we were at her parents' place and she said some shit to me and walked out of the room, and I was like, that's it, I'm done, this is over. And I'll be honest, the next 6 months were maybe the hardest 6 months of my life. Every day I wanted to text her or call her and get back with her, and after that 6 months, I finally felt like I was starting to heal, and I realized for the first time, like, holy shit, this relationship was so bad for me, and everyone else who I was ignoring and giving me advice, they were all right, I was wrong. And really, that's my regret. I wish I'd ended things about 6 months sooner, because then I would have gotten the next 6 months of my life back where I was so miserable during that time, man. And that's my best advice for you. If you're in a relationship like this where it's giving you a lot of anxiety and your friends are like, yo, bro, this might not be the one, please to God, listen to them. A relationship should never make you anxious and prevent you from focusing on the rest of your life. You're much better off being single, and believe it or not, you'll probably find something a lot better. Just like that, photo shoot complete.
Thanks for swinging by, dude.
Everford, some cool flannels, man. Brings me back to my Boston days.
Yeah, dude, gotta have my bro in the photo shoot, and to be honest, I can't grow a beard, so I needed to.
So he brought me here because I have a beard and because I wear ripped jeans, and that's the only reason that I'm here.
And that devilishly good new smile.
Hey. So for this last regret, I'm gonna do a little last minute change up, because while I was at that shoot today, I just kept like laughing to myself, like, bro, I'm modeling for all these shoots now. Like, over the last few years, who knows how many different shoots I've done for different brands, and for years. And I'm not saying I'm a professional model, by the way, but it's something I've really learned how to do, and I've learned my good poses and whatnot. And for years, I would laugh at the idea of modeling because I would just tell myself that story that like, I'm not a model, I'm not that guy. The same way I used to tell myself that story that like, I'm not the guy that gets girls, I'm the guy who goes into the bar, stands in the corner, and watches my friend get girls. For years, I told myself these self-deprecating stories that I was a unattractive man with low confidence, and that's just how it was. That's just who I was. And through literally about 10 years of self-improvement, I've been able to change those stories, and now I truly see myself as an attractive man who can accomplish anything that I set my mind to. And I'm not saying that to brag or to be egotistical. I'm saying that because I truly have that belief now. And I guess the regret is that I didn't realize that the stories that I tell myself are so goddamn important. Like, what stories are you telling yourself right now? What stories do you tell yourself about your ability with women or your ability to change your life? Seriously, after this video ends, think, who is David? Who am I? What is the story of me? Because through thinking about this, you can identify what limiting beliefs you have about yourself. Probably a lot of you believe I'm not the guy who's gonna get the attractive girl. That's just not me. Bro, that is a fucking story that you're telling yourself. That's not the truth. And no, realizing this is not magically gonna change it, but at least realize that the story can change. And the way that you change it is by going out there, taking actions, and accumulating new experiences that support the new version of yourself, that support that new story. I hope that makes sense, and I hope you enjoyed this video, man. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you. It means the world to me. Hit that thumbs up button because it does help the channel out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Click subscribe and turn notifications on because I drop 2 new videos every single week and you don't want to miss them. I will talk to all of y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.